Do you not like one?
I do like them.
No, you don't. You'd do something different, wouldn't you?
If it was me,
What would you do?
all I would So the idea of the beer can camera was to take something which is mundane and normal and ordinary, which we all in one way or other associate with, and produce some works of art, some images which were simply produced, but also kind of said something, captured a time, which generally all photography is anyway. So we decided upon using a beer can, which is easy, accessible by anyone, and we used photographic paper, which in itself isn't as sensitive as a photographic film. It has an ISO of 3 or 4. And also, because we are not going to be using chemicals in any way to actually process that paper, we're going to allow the paper to fog naturally, as it were. That fact, combined with a pinhole, the hole will act as a lens and focus the light. Those two things combined mean that we can leave a can up to 3 months, even 6 months, and produce a final image. The good thing about that is we get a real sense of time, and so things that are static and remain there all the time will be nicely in focus and in sharp. But things that are moving, such as the sun and the moon, particularly the sun, appear as light trails, appear as lines across the image. And so you have this feeling of stuff which is static, which is there all the time, combined with movement, i.e. movement of the sun. The fact that the image as well is taken on paper means that it actually produces a negative. It's not like a digital image where it automatically comes as a positive. It works as the same way in one sense as film, and so having produced an image, having left that beer can for 3 months strapped to various things, whether it's a lamp post or the side of a house, we take the beer can down, put the piece of tape back over the hole that which we'd had, take it inside into a darkened room, and then just simply putting the piece of paper that we've taken out of that beer can onto a scanner. We scan the image in to Photoshop or equivalent kind of image manipulation software, and we can then inverse the image. And so rather than have a pinky brown image that you will probably see in this exhibition, we'll have both images beside one another. We invert it, and instead of having that pinky brown, we have a nice kind of dreamlike bluey colour with these lovely light trails, and it gives a kind of a dreamy effect, a kind of timeless quality, almost sort of a surreal image.